You want to tell us a little bit about your affiliation with the region and rugby union here?
Yeah, born and bred in Singleton. Played league until I was 18 and then switched over after that, and then sort of just got thrown in the representative football and yeah, it sort of went from there.
And how exciting is it to have an international game come here to the Hunter?
Absolutely, like the first one, and it's going to be packed out. It's a good opportunity for the kids in the Hunter to get to a game, and hopefully, if we pack the stands out, it'll be one of many.
And how important, Union's sort of growing in the region, how is this going to help bolster that even further?
Well, you're going to get kids coming and watching the game that probably haven't played rugby, so, out of the game you might get 20, 30 kids that never played the game, strap on the boots and have a run. It's definitely the hardest competition in Newcastle now outside Sydney, so the competition in Newcastle is very strong. The top 4 sides in Newcastle, I quite believe they could near compete in Sydney. So the level of rugby in the Valley is a very high standard at the present. So, hopefully a game like this will get the numbers of the local clubs and the country towns, bolster the numbers up, and that's what we want, more kids playing sport.
And so you played for the Wallabies and then ended up turning your back on them and coming back to Singleton. Obviously it's quite important for you. The local teams are quite important to you?
Yeah, absolutely. It was just one of them eras. Like, I played in the last couple of amateur tests before it went professional. So they dragged in, had a look at the contracts, and it just didn't suit my style of football and just the stage where I was in my life. I was pursuing a mining career, and that's where I am now. So just how it all panned out, it sort of worked out well. So I'm up in the Valley and got the job that I always wanted, and got a family in the Valley, got my kids playing sport, my little fella plays rugby. So, it's just one of them things that once you get involved in rugby, it sort of gets in your blood, and you're always involved in it. So to see a game like this in the Valley, it's going to be tremendous.
And I guess just finally, what advice would you have for the young kids that might be watching this game next month and think that's something they want to aspire to?
Yeah, well, hopefully, I'm pretty sure Robbie Deans and the Wallabies will put a very expansive game on. Hopefully there's lots of tries scored, and the kids will just love that aspect of it. And nothing better than an international game as well. The Flower of Scotland is my favourite anthem. If you sit down and listen to it, it's very emotional, and it's just one of them things. The bagpipes of Scotland and the song, really just get into the atmosphere and enjoy the footy, really.
And I guess Robbie Deans will only have a day or so to name his squad. How do you think that's going to sort of help the team or disadvantage them?
Oh, no, they're all professional players, and I think he's got a hard job picking a number 10 at the moment. We've got plenty of fly halves out there that are playing really well, and I'm sure he'll probably move a few in different positions, but the harder the selection job, the better you are, really, isn't it? So hopefully it'll be a real competitive side, and I'm sure we'll do well here in Newcastle.